If you're a graphic designer, then this particular maxing trick can change your design game forever. So this is how it actually started. Someone sent this particular image to my CNC group on WhatsApp. It turns out that a very good number of people were actually interested in this particular insane trick, but not everyone actually got it right. I decided to save this and send it to my YouTube community students to see if they are going to be interested in the video tutorial, and it turns out that a very good number of them were actually interested. Should you are interested as well, then watch this video to the end to learn. Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. This is David Learners, and on this particular video I'm going to be showing you how you can actually max images into a shape properly. Okay, so in my CNC group someone sent this particular stuff. So when this image was sent to the group, a lot of people picked interest, and then I start getting messages in my DM that how can they actually go about creating something like this. How can they go about creating something like this? Now, it is actually simple, okay? It is actually simple, and I'm going to be taking you through the process. I decided to ask my YouTube community by telling them if I'm able to get up to 30 reactions, then I'm going to drop the tutorial. But then as you can see right here, I am the reactions I was able to even get was more than the 30 I requested for, which means a very good number of people are interested in the video tutorial. Okay, so without further ado, let's proceed with the tutorial. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is to open my Pixellab app. Okay, I'm going to be showing you on how you can make use of your Pixellab to do it. Now, the effect is actually very simple to create, but then on this particular video I'm going to be showing you four different methods. So stick around to the end of this video and learn how you can actually create it using four different methods. Okay, now the first method I'm going to show you is one of the simplest method by which you can use. Okay, first of all, let's import the model we will want to use for our tutorial. So I'll click on import, and then I'm going to locate an image from my download folder. Alright creative, so for the sake of this video I'm going to be using this particular lady as the model. So I'm going to increase the size of my image a bit. Now, as I've said, this is one of the simplest method I like to use. Okay, it is one of the simplest method by using the max tool. Okay, now we are going to bring in a shape. Now you can make use of any shape at all. It doesn't there is no criticism. Any shape you feel like using. First of all, let me change my background color so that you can see what I'm doing properly. So let me change this to maybe or better still, let me just leave it in a, okay, let's use a black color for the background, or better still, let's use the same red color. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is to edit my shape. I would like to use a circle shape for the sake of this particular video. I'll click on edit and select a circle shape. All right, now we are going to move, as I've said, it's just the first method. Okay, we will move it to the back by using the max tool. I'll show you simplest or some other simple method as well. Now I'm going to lock this particular model. I'm going to lock the image. Now just position this circle the way you want it to be positioned. All right, now if you should take a look at it, what we want to get rid of is this down part of the image. Now you will tap on this shape and lock it. Now you will tap on the model. Then after tapping on it, you will go to your max, go to mask. All right, enable your max, and then click on this position to, I'm going to move it up a bit. All right, I'm going to move it up a bit. Now I will click on this, then you see this out. I'll just click on out. I'll click on out, then I will adjust this node like this so that it will not be affecting the part of the lady. Okay, I'll adjust this node as well. Now we need to adjust this node as well. Now you see this thing that looks like an antenna. We are going to be using it to crop out some parts of the image that we did not need. Okay, just like this. And then we'll do the same thing for this other part as well. Just use it to crop out the part of the image that is not needed. And let's see what we've got. Okay, this is not perfectly, it is not perfect yet. So you can actually zoom in by tapping on this and zoom in properly so that you will see what you are doing properly. Okay, you can always zoom in. So I'll just tap on my model, then I'll go back to my max. I'll go back to max, and this is where I want to adjust to bring it down a bit. And let's see what we've got. Okay, not yet proper. Yes, this is beautiful. Now let's move it backward. And as you can see, this is the first method, and is actually one of the simplest method. We have now been able to achieve that effect. You can see the image was like, it's coming out of the shape. It is coming out of the shape. So you can go ahead, maybe you want to adjust your shape more, you want it to be bigger, just use your max tool to position it the way you want it to be positioned. Okay, so I believe you now understand how to go about this. So this is one of the simplest method you can actually create this particular max effect. Now another method I'm going to be showing you is by making use of shapes. Okay, by making use of shapes, you can see. So now you can go ahead by merging them together by tapping on this, then merge them together. Now when you merge it together, you can now go ahead by moving it to wherever you want to move it to. Okay, let's wait for this to work. All right, now you can now go ahead to move it to wherever you want to move it to. You can see it is that simple. Now let me import the model again. To show you another method. Alright, creative, so as you can see, I have imported the model image again. Now to avoid confusion, I'm going to hide this first. I'm going to hide it, then I'm going to duplicate this image so that we'll be having, I think I'll show you I will be showing you 4 methods. I have showed you 1 method already, so this is it, and this is from using the Max tool. So let's hide the rest that we are not using for now. Okay, so this image will be the one we are going to be using for this particular method. Now this particular method is as well simple. It is also simple. All you need to do, bring in a shape. Now this shape, you are going to be using a color that you cannot find on the lady's image. I think the best color to use here is a green color. We can use a green color, or you use any color that we cannot find on our model. Please, the fact that I'm using green color doesn't mean you will use green color for your own. You have to use a color that you cannot find either on the clothes or the body tone of the model, either on the clothes of this model, or anywhere on even if I want to use black, you see the model image is having a black hair. So please do not use a color that you can find on this particular lady. All right, now let's hide this first. Now we are going to bring in a circle shape or whatever type of shape you want to use. So for the sake of this, let me just bring in, let's say I want to bring in this particular shape. Okay, now we increase the size and position it the way or wherever I want to position it. Now please duplicate this particular shape, copy it and hide it for now. Then hide it for now. Now we are going to be merging this particular shape, this green shape, and this particular white shape. We are going to merge them together. Then I'll click on the layer icon. After clicking on the layer icon, click on this icon right here. Then select the green and also this particular one that is here. Then click on this. Then after clicking on it, click on OK to merge the both of them together. Now when you merge them, it will automatically become one shape. Okay. Now go to your erase color. Go to your erase color right here. Then enable. Now automatically that white is going to be erased, but then in some cases you might not be using a white shape. You can just select the color picker and select the type of color you want to erase automatically. So since it is white I want to erase, I'll just click on enable and then I'll increase my tolerance. The reason for increasing the tolerance, you will see it now. You will see it very soon. So I'll just increase the tolerance to 20 and then tap on this mark icon. Now I'm going to lock my shape and I'll make this particular image, I'll make it visible. Alright, now you can lock your shape and then make this image visible. Now all you need to do now is to make this particular image right here, make it the way you want it to be, to appear on the shape. Okay, let's say if you want to make it visible like this, then I'll move this to back. Then after moving it to back, you see the shape we copied earlier, this particular shape that we copied earlier. Now we are going to replace it to where this one was before. Okay, we are going to replace it to where it was before. You can see that. Now we will move it to we'll move this particular image to front. Then it will be at the middle. It will not like it's going to be at the middle. The white shape is going to be at the back. Then followed by the image, then followed by the shape, the green shape. Okay, so it's going to be at the middle, and as you can see what we've got. Now we are going to merge everything together. I mean this and this. We're going to merge them together. Then after merging them together, the next thing we're going to do is to erase color. We'll go to our erase color again. We'll go to erase color, enable. Now you can see that automatically the white color was erased. Now we want to erase the green. We are not trying to erase the white color. So I will click on this color you are seeing right here. Then I will move my hand to the green to select that particular green. And as you can see, it has been erased automatically. Now in some cases, the particle of that particular green will still be remaining on your shape. When you are seeing any form of green on your shape, all you need to do is just to increase the tolerance to get rid of the green and then tap on mark. So let's see what we've got. As you can see, we have been able to create the effect again, making use of another method. Now you can see that this particular let me zoom in to show you properly. You can see that it's having that green effect. You can see that it is having that green effect right here. So to get rid of the green, that is where you're going to be using the tolerance, erase color, and then you can always increase the tolerance or reduce it. You see that, right? So let me bring this to like 30. Yes, and let's see what we've got. As you can see, we have been able to get rid of that particular color. Now I've showed you the first process by using a circle shape, which the shape is not actually it has no issues. Any shape you want to use. Now you can see. Now let me show you another simple method real quick. Let me hide this and then make another image visible. So let me make another image visible. All right, so another method is by using shape again. Is by using shape. I've showed you a method by using the Max Tool. I've showed you another method by using shape. Now this particular method is as well by using a shape, but then this time around is going to be a little bit different. Now we're going to bring in a shape that is not having a color that is on our model, and then we're going to increase the size to something really big, like to fit in the workspace. All right, it is also by using the eraser tool. The first method by using the Max Tool, the second method by using the eraser tool and shape. This one as well is by using eraser tool, but a little bit different. So I'm going to lock that big shape. Then I'm going to bring in whatever shape I feel like using next. Okay, I'll click on import. So let's see, what shape can I use now? All right, let's say I want to use this particular shape right here. Let's say I want to use this particular shape you're seeing right here. Then I will increase the size and position it the way I want it to be. Then tap on this mark icon. Now we'll merge them together. The first and the second shape, I will merge them together. Then after merging them together, the next thing is to erase the color by going to erase color, and automatically that white color will be gone, as you can see. Now we are going to lock it. Then after locking it, we are going to position this image to the front. We're going to position it to the front and increase the size to something big like this. You can see that, right? Now we are going to go to our Max Tool. We'll go to Max Tool by tapping on this. Then go to Max. Just go to Max Tool. Okay. Now we'll click on enable. You can see that, right? Just enable this like this. Then tap on this mark icon. Now duplicate that shape again. Copy it. Then after copying it, I'm going to position it like this. Now I will go to my Max Tool again. I'll go to my Max Tool. This time around, you see this out. I'm going to click on out. Okay, then after clicking on out, it's going to position the image as if nothing has happened. Meanwhile, these are now two images. You can see two separate images, the down part and the up part. Now you see this down part, we are going to move it to back by clicking on to back. You can see that, and automatically we have been able to create that vibe. Now we are going to bring in a shape, any type of shape. You can make it a square or whatever shape. Then position it like this and move this to back as well. Move it to back. Now we are going to be merging them together. Okay, we are going to merge them together by tapping on this. Tap on this, this and this. All the images. Those are the things you're going to tap on. You see that, right? Then click on this to merge everything together. Everything to merge them together. All right, so let's wait for it to load. And as you can see, look at what we've got. We have been able to come to this extent. Now, I didn't mean I'm using a green background. I can go ahead by bringing in other text and then start positioning them. But then you can go ahead by going to color, erase color rather. Go to your erase color. Click on enable, use your color picker to select the green color and then get rid of the green. Now to get rid of the last green, just increase your tolerance, and this is what we've got. Yes, this is beautiful. Then tap on this mark icon. Now you can go ahead by reducing the size and just position it wherever you want it to be positioned. Position it wherever you want it to be positioned. Now I have shown you 4 different methods. I've shown you 3 different methods rather. I have shown you 3 different methods by which you can actually go and by which you can create that particular effect. Look at it, the first method, the second method, the third method. Now I'm going to be showing you the last method which you can actually do this. Please note that there are other methods. Being a graphic designer is how creative you can be, the app, how familiar you can be with your app. Okay, now by using texture, the texture method, by using texture. So I'm just going to make my image visible, my model. This is my model. Now you see this particular model, all you need to do is to position it wherever you want it to be. All right, so let's assume I want my model to be positioned around this place like this. Around this place like this. Now all I need to do is to save this image in a transparent background. Save it in a transparent background. Click on save as image. Make sure you are selecting Ultra, but then I'll just click save my name, a normal this thing. Now I'm going to bring in a circle shape or another shape that I feel like using. So for the sake of this particular tutorial, let me just use this shape this time around. Then I'll position it here like this. You can see that, right? I'll just position it here like this. Now I'm going to save this shape as well in a transparent background. I'm also going to save this shape in a transparent background by using the texture method. Okay, so I will hide this image and save the shape in a transparent background. Alright, now you can get rid of this by deleting it. You can also delete the shape as well. And then our color, we are going to bring back our color to the normal color we have been using so far. Now we click on import and import that particular image first. I will import that particular image first. Okay, so I'll just go to my recent folder. Alright, so this is the image right here, as you can see. What we are going to do is to go to relative position. relative size rather, and increase it to 100. Please do not tamper with it. Then we are going to lock this. Now we are going to import the shape as well by clicking on import. Then we are going to import the shape we saved in a transparent background, and then click on this. You can see that, right? Now you will go to texture. Look at this place, you're seeing texture. Select it, then select this particular icon to select that same image that we saved in a transparent background earlier. And you can see what we've got. Now all we need to do is to lock this particular one right here. Now you see this image, we are going to be cropping it out by going to crop. We are going to crop. Please, I'm not tapping on the shape. This is the shape. This is the shape right here. I'm not tapping on the shape. I am tapping on the image at the back, this particular image. So I'll tap on it. Then I'll go to crop. I really do not like to use this method, but then it is another way of creating it. So I'll go to crop, and then I'll crop out the down part a bit. And this is what we've got. So I've been able to show you 4 different methods by which you can actually create the max effect in just a few minutes. And as you can see now, you can decide to move them together. You can decide to move them together by moving it down a bit, or you can just decide to match them together instead. So match them together. You can see that, right? So when you match them together, you'll be able to move it the way you want it to move, or increase or decrease the size, and then position it. So as you can see, we have been able to create this effect in just few minutes. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this video tutorial. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification icon so that whenever I upload a new video tutorial, you will get notified. However, if you want to join my YouTube community, check the comment section or the description box. You can join my YouTube community there and also get notified directly from your WhatsApp whenever I upload video on my YouTube channel. So thank you once again for sticking around to the end of this video tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and drop a comment if the video was helpful. See you on the next one.